Nancy Pelosi is having a pretty terrible week, but at least she deserves it. Nancy was flying high until Trump gave her one hell of a reality check yesterday. The Speaker of the House has been ridiculously rude to President Trump for the past 3 weeks that the government has been shut down. In previous years, Nancy has voted for and vocally supported a border wall.
Well, we have been on the same page on immigration reform. Our Democratic caucus has adopted certain principles that relate to securing our borders, enforcing our laws, protecting our workers.
But to literally no one's surprise, she now hates the idea for a wall and calls it immoral. Trump even called her out on it in his Oval Office address, and she responded in her "I'm a very disappointed mom" tone.
The president is rejecting these bipartisan bills which would reopen government over his obsession with forcing American taxpayers to waste billions of dollars on an expensive and ineffective wall.
She blamed Trump for the shutdown and pointed the finger when government workers started becoming upset that they weren't getting paid. Nancy very well knows a border wall needs to be built, but her illegal immigrant fan base won't vote for her again if she gives in. Earlier this week, Laura Loomer pulled the best stunt of the year, and it's only January. To prove the hypocrisy in Nancy's open border position, she hopped Nancy Pelosi's border wall at her California mansion with a caravan of illegal immigrants.
Nancy!
I reported and got deported at Nancy Pelosi's multi-million-dollar California vineyard. I'm so confused. I thought everyone was welcome here.
The hilarious stunt was trending at #1 on Twitter and brought the whole country's attention to Nancy Pelosi's blatant hypocrisy on immigration. Ironically, police showed up to remove the caravan from Pelosi's property. I hesitate to believe that Nancy and the Democrats will be asking illegals to be removed from this country at any time soon. Then Pelosi urged President Trump to delay the State of the Union address until the government shutdown ends because there wouldn't be enough funding for security.
Okay, but why though?
And I hope to God she isn't going to have armed guards there to protect her. Nancy has disguised her desire for a delay over security concerns, but security officials have stated that they're fine and Nancy will also be fine. One Department of Homeland Security official told Fox News that not one person from the Democratic congressional leadership has asked the Secret Service if they were able to provide adequate security even though they wouldn't be paid. This goes to show Nancy is not concerned about security. She just wants to be a pain in Trump's ass. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say she and Chuck can't defend their open border policies and they're scared to try to rationalize it to the whole country. But things got really bad for Nancy when she was on her way to catch a flight to Europe, only to learn that President Trump canceled her trip. That's right. The troll-in-chief gave absolutely no dams and canceled Nancy's flight because she asked him to cancel the State of the Union address. In his letter to Pelosi, Trump called the trip a public relations event and said, "I also feel that during this period, it would be better if you were here in Washington negotiating with me and joining the strong border security movement to end the shutdown. Obviously, if you would like to make your journey by flying commercial, that would certainly be your prerogative." Poor Nancy was then subjected to a world of memes and ridicule after Trump one-upped her. Nancy was probably so thrilled to win back her position as a Speaker of the House. But just 3 weeks into the new year, I bet she's already left wishing she didn't. She's in for a really rough 2 years if this is how things are going to go for her. But that's okay, because she deserves it.
InfoWars, tomorrow's news today.
It's really hard to have the energy at the end of the day to still get to the gym or to go for a run or go to the park or heck, even take your dog for a walk. Believe me, I know. I spend hours in front of a screen and then hours in front of bright lights every day. But thanks to Super Male Vitality at InfoWarsStore.com, I still have that energy. There's no way I could have the energy at the end of a long day to fight back against the chemicals in the food and water, to fight back against the modern day lifestyle with the screen time and the extended hours, to still have the stamina and endurance, energy and drive to get to the gym, get to the park, and get exercise that you need for your health. So go to InfoWarsStore.com and get Super Male Vitality before it's gone. This is actually our last run of Super Male Vitality. So I want you to experience Super Male Vitality before it's too late.
Unleash the super male in you with Super Male Vitality from InfoWarsStore.com.